people understand the message, right? They get the message.
So it's better than nothing.
So it's better than nothing.
Yes, we have the same. We have the same translation. Usually, when it's translated, it's not great Dutch, but we Dutch-speaking people know what it means. So we're like, okay, it's okay.
But do you have? I don't. Who has that tool to convert the videos, or is there a program, or because I just sent it to support? Do you have the tool?
Yeah, I will send it to you.
Send it to me.
Yeah, because Ralph and Marco uses that tool to translate everything to German. So I think Marco shared it with me a long time ago. So I'll see and share it with you. Yeah.
I got it from Nick.
Yeah.
No, I didn't get it. I sent the video to Nick. To Nicholas.
Yeah.
He was going to go through the
Amazing. Should we make a start? Should we? I'm just thinking. Oh, okay. There are people still coming in. So we'll give we'll wait another 3 minutes. Then
any questions around the date from yesterday? Something you didn't understand before we go and discuss about strategy? Any questions, confusion from anything you want to have clarity on?
With Rashid, he was going to go through the quick update thing. He's not even here. The master trainer is missing. So, any questions around the update from yesterday? Something you guys didn't understand before we go and discuss about the strategy? Any questions, confusion from the community we want to have clarity on?
We will all be able to get the free card in that promotion period. After that, when the promotion is ended, then we can generate our code and then
for me,
use either the same card,
the part of the
same card,
9 pay is
or if you pay for
I noticed that now in the 9 pay, right? When you go to the your purchases,
and,
you can have a link.
so yeah, in terms of
right?
like when we start the
But is
promotion,
that
say
something that
promotion
we
starts
can
on the
use
25th
yet, right?
of
Because the
this
site
month,
isn't working,
and it will
etc.
end
So,
on the 25th of January.
but I
So
see
you can
it can create a pin code for you
just so download the app.
in the back
Do
office
there.
in WASP.
When you buy the 9 pay in the WhatsApp office, yes.
Yeah.
So we'll have a code
Pay, and then they'll
after
start
the
using it
promotion
on that
ends.
day
So
till the
in the
25th of
meantime,
January.
while
So it will
promotion
end
is
on
on,
everybody
we will
on the
all be
25th of
able to
January.
get the free card
Yes.
in that promotional period. After that, when the promotion's ended, then we can generate our code
So it's
and
called
then
Prime.
use either the same card, like we can keep the same card, or if you paid for like $1,000 one, then you get that card.
Okay.
Wanted to talk. I guess wanted to discuss what the
And
strategy should be.
so yeah, in terms of like when we
Discussing and
start the
talk about
promotion,
what
say
strategy
promotion starts on the
should
25th of
Oh, yes, how
December,
everybody has a
and it will
strategy.
end on 25th of January. So in that time, whoever joins so they'll download the app, do their KYC, and then generate download the card, and then add it to their Apple Pay or Google Pay, and then they'll start using it from that day till the 25th of January. So it will end for everybody on the 25th of January.
We can see.
And it's a virtual
Yes.
$100 card.
Virtual
and then we can use the
$100
strategy.
called Choice Prime Platinum Card.
Different.
Choice.
So Tracy, have you share?
So it's called Choice Prime Platinum Visa Card.
Okay.
I know it's a mouthful.
But promotion ads, only when they have your PIN code they can continue to register, or you lost them. They can register by themselves, and then you don't really have the right to refer.
So that's what I wanted to talk about. Really, just wanted to discuss how the strategy should be, because this is what we did earlier. So we can just discuss it and talk about what our strategy should be when we're promoting this, how you guys want to bring people in, and how everybody has a different strategy. Every team has a different strategy. So it'd be good to kind of like discuss and get other people's views, what they think of their strategy. So I thought it'd be good to come together.
That was the concern, how to retain these massive people that you're gonna put them onto this card. how do you retain them because there's no attachment. So this is very important to understand. See what strategy to use. To keep, because the idea, like Xavi mentioned, is let him try it for free. Let him see the wonder of the card. Not let him join. Through our network. That's the idea.
Yeah, we can obviously. I have my own strategy, which we'll talk about, and then everyone else can share their strategy, what they're planning, and then we can use the best strategy. What works for us, because every country will have work things a little bit differently, right? So, Tracy, you had your hand up. Would you like to share?
Looks like he had a phone call come in.
Oh, okay. Joe, you go first then.
Yeah, on the update, Chavez said the card will be launching between the 25th and the 1st. So the promotion starts on the 25th. That's what you're saying, yeah? Starts on the 25th and ends on the 25th.
Yes, if we are ready to go on 25th, for example, as Chavez said, that promotion will start anytime from 25th to the 1st of January. Say it is on the 25th.
Oh, okay.
We are able to just launch it on the 25th, or we can say we are ready by 28th. I'm just saying because it's between the 25th and the 1st. Even though we are ready, I just had a conversation with Chavez. We might be able to go even earlier than the 25th, but say we go 25th. Let's do Christmas, nice Christmas bang with a bang. And so from that day, if somebody downloads everything and does their KYC is from the 25th, then they can use it till 25th of January. If someone comes on the 20th of January, they only got 5 days to kind of use that.
So they don't get to, so it's literally a case of the sooner they sign up, the more time they've got.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow, okay, so the promotion will end. Okay. So Chavez has basically given that 7-day period of when the card will launch in, that 7-day period. Yeah? How accurate is that, or are we looking at a Chavez 7-day period?
No, so I just chatting to him a little while ago. We could go in even 5 days. That's from me. That's how ready we are.
Right. So we've had approval and everything, have we?
Oh yeah, of course. He would have never now said anything until that was all done. We are ready to go. So we were waiting for all that. We had to rebrand. We had to rename. We had to redo everything all over again.
Okay.
So 9pay.
We have a name yet?
We have a name. I was going to say that, Lucky. I don't know how much we can talk here on this meeting, but you know that the website was up already, and then I saw it, and I was like, "This name, what is this?" And he was like, "Whoops, don't tell him."
It was so.
And you thought you'd announce it on here?
No, but I mean,
I'll tell you all my favourite secrets.
No, but he was like, I don't know how secret it is, but of course it's better if he
Absolutely. Look, we are in this, because we announced the name, and then we got some enemies and things happen. They report things, and this happens, that happens. So this time, Chavez was like, let's just not say nothing. On the day we launch, we'll give all the information, everything. And I think the day you saw it, Chavez is here. Oh, wow.
He heard me.
He heard you. He heard you. Yes. Hi, Chavez. Welcome.
How many people?
It's just 33 of us.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, you will send to check all the good people are here.
All the important people are here.
I'm trying to do this. So many times this has happened. And all of a sudden this will happen until January.
And you are here.
It's nice. All right, perfect. Great.
Okay,
Good energy, guys. Good energy.
It's ready. Why keep that come back? So there's
Share something with us, Chavez. Share some good news. While you're here, come on.
No.
And
we just have to reach out to people to say we do
Not yet, not yet. All right, we are working very hard. I'm not going to make you guys even happier. This is what I can say. I have today I have tested the app on Android, downloaded myself, tested, generated first card. It works. Now I'm going out to a restaurant and I'm having this new branded card. Okay.
Nice. Send us a receipt, screenshot.
Sure.
How can I be?
Perfect. All right, you guys continue. Great to see momentum. Great to see everybody back. Work with full energy. Let's make the most out of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Shabazz. I'll see you
Hi,
soon.
Shabazz.
I was going to ask him to share that virtual card so we can try it as well.
Later.
Oh, that was a nice surprise, wasn't it? Okay, sorry, let's continue. Tracy?
Thanks, Lucky. So we did a call last evening, and some of the, and I know there's people on this call that are a lot more tech savvy than I am, but one of the things that we concluded was, number one, to reach out to our contacts. You know, whether that be personal people, whether that be people that, of course, you know as well as I do, some people are going to assume that certain individuals won't use a crypto card. We should never assume, because there's a lot of people that have access to cryptocurrency that have never ever talked about it. Or better yet, they may have been given some crypto and don't even know how to access it. So we should never assume. But the first thing that our team concluded is that we need to reach out to those people and give them kind of an overview of what is about to happen. We can't share a link. Technically, at this point, we can't even create a QR code that will take them to a link because we don't have that information. So it's more like an introduction, kind of a heads up. This is what's coming, giving them a timeline of when it's going to be available and advantageous for them to utilize. I respect what, I think it was Vinny that said this about how do we control, or how do we track the volume of people that we're reaching out to. We concluded that we have no way to control that. It's up to them to come back to us. So if in fact they don't download the app and they don't do KYC and they don't utilize it, they're not interested in buying one. But the reverse is also true, that if they do download it, if they do the KYC and utilize the virtual card, they're going to want to know how to get one after it's no longer available. So that's why that first introduction has become so important, to know that the timeline of when it goes live, that 30 days later, it's not going to be available anymore. So there's that sense of urgency. I think what Joe was just mentioning, that if if they don't download it till the 15th of the month and they only have 10 days left, they might not even use it in that 10 days. So the urgency to download it puts the onus back on us to reach out to all of those people the minute, quote, the minute that it's available. And that's the part that I feel the anxiety of not knowing what that day is going to be, especially over the Christmas season. For us here in North America, most people don't even turn their phone on between Christmas and New Year's. They simply are out of touch. And Yvonne touched on this during the chat, is that a lot of people literally are out of commission for a week, 2-week period, and they're not going to hear it. So I think the importance of knowing that launch date, although we might not get the actual app link or the information to attach to a QR code or to share, I think that date is, and I want to respect Shabazz, but I agree with what Joe said. Is that a 7-day period in Shabazz time or in our time? Because, and again, I'm trying to be respectful, but so many times this has happened, and then all of a sudden this won't happen until January 23rd. And if we send a link out saying it's going to happen, and it does happen,
okay.
defeated our own purpose. So,
As I said, this time it's ready. Otherwise, he wouldn't have come back. So there's, whatever happened in the past has happened. Now it's ready to go. That's why he gave a date. It'll be launching between 25th and the 1st. So he has given us that date, and we just have to reach out to people to say, would you like a free card, and to use it for free for a month, and then let them come back to you to ask you more, whatever strategy you guys are using. But it's definitely going to be launched between 25th and the 1st. So it could be on the 25th, could be 26th. That's something, Chavez can't even exactly give a day, because they are now doing the download, all the work they are doing right now. He's today tested the Android, tomorrow he'll test on the Apple Pay and so on. And only so much he can even definitely say, today to me, we could be 100% going live in 5 days. So 4 or 5 days. So, I'm like, okay, we will just wait till you say tomorrow we're going to go live, and we will wait till then. So, yes.
As I said, I'm trying to remain on the positive side. It's just been hunted in the past, and it's that first reach out that I just don't want to have to back on. I do want to ask a question again, because I'm not technically, and you might be able to answer this. When you create a QR code, will you be able to create a link that both either for Android or Apple, and use that? It will take you to both different locations depending upon what you scan on the QR code, or do you need a different one for each redirection?
The way you do it, as far as I'm aware, I think probably Vinny might know better. As far as I'm aware, so let's say you set a link tree, for example. You set a link tree. In link tree, you have 3 or 4 links to wherever you want to send them contacts, and then you would create a QR code for the link tree link. So I don't think you can create one QR code for several destinations. They might be possible, not I'm aware of though.
No, he was asking about Android and iOS can be the same QR code. I said no, because they're separate operating systems. So this is applications, 2 different stores.
So
sorry, I understand. So you the QR code for the app.
Yes.
I understand. Oh yeah, different devices.
So when sharing it, and you want to create a QR code that says Android, and that says Apple or iOS.
You can link it to both of them. And then when you click on it,
Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you, Lucky, for this. And one of the
You get a screenshot to both of them, either beside each other, and wherever iOS is, and iOS.
doesn't matter. Okay, thank you.
Jose.
Yeah. What part of North America you're in?
I apologize.
What part of North America you're in?
Just about an hour outside Toronto.
Okay, so this Neil from
So students, if there's too much
now.
money in and out, they
Okay, just for clarity,
ask you to
okay,
provide
the card is going to
physical
be
screen card,
there's
and
a
then
mention
free
of
their
card.
account
And
until
this was it was 6 months before there was a crypto
so
fee.
they have
Now it's not mentioned at all. Okay, just the card. So I want to make sure that we do we send the right information, because we'd be prone to give information that's not correct. So I want to make sure. Okay, just want to be clear. Is there any crypto fee and vice versa card that we're gonna have now?
I don't know if I understand the question. Sorry.
Is there going to be crypto fee? Yeah, you put in card and use it anywhere, and pass it, also the bank, pass it, fee and buy crypto.
Yes, so the second part where you are talking about if you can transfer money onto the card from a bank, that is a function, definitely it's an on-ramp offer. I should be able to explain that better because you did earlier. And that is not going to look like now straight away. That is the feature definitely on, because we have their own IBAN number where we can use that to transfer money from our bank to the card and buy crypto and free to crypto. So that is definitely something, yeah.
And now what we do is crypto and
So when you advertise it, you
use card in any
advertise. Are you advertising?
And you can go to
how do you guys do it?
exchange and transfer money into it, or you can go from bars into that or whatever. So you have to deposit crypto right now there to use it onto your card. So you put $1,000, you've got $1,000 to spend on a
and they have their own in-house transfer exchange to transfer the deposit, let's say 1,000 of Ethereum in there. Okay, I'm gonna go to Starbucks, for example, and use the card. They can transfer into Fiat or
of course, yes,
but
instantly.
it could be that the strategy if you everyone who
I can
claims
just say I look at the
you call
screenshots
them
you can
to
set to
open
shows.
an
And
account
say
in
it
Plus,
has seamless
then
crypto
directly
version.
them to
When you
go
make purchase,
download
your
the
crypto
card.
is
Then
automatically
they know
converted to
exactly
fiat
where
at the
to
current
go
exchange
once
rate,
that card is
which
used.
brings smooth payments for merchants.
Now they actually
It's
have
like
the same
payments are
people.
USD.
Everybody has
So when you make
Okay,
payment,
everyone's
you
offering
will see in
10%
your
off,
local
20%
currency
off,
wherever you're
10%
from,
off
and you will
right
also
now.
see the amount in
Give
USD.
people a discount, and you will have more and more people
Okay, to share
to
that,
be able to help your community to convert.
I want to share the name, you know, it's the thing. I can share the whatever it says here.
Start helping everyone else.
I think we will
buy a part of the meat.
wait for, there's a reason Trez is not sharing, we should respect that and wait for it to launch. And I know there's a mistake we're doing and some people sorry, and if you did it, you need to just please wait and not say anything they always want, because there's a reason for that, 100%. Sorry?
Matter of days.
It's just a few days, exactly.
Days.
And Jose, what about how you're going to, what's your strategy in terms of what you're thinking, how are you going to
Most of the I mean, this is something that's needed in America, Latin America, North America, Europe, all over Europe, also in Africa. I've some problems with this. Part of India. Okay, so I should have a strategy yet. This thing was, was yesterday, and but I people are already posting information in social media. Or not social media, guy don't have to get involved in social media because you can message that way. But something I guess with the Zooms and everybody, there's so many our team leaders who are not connected. Some don't even go into Zoom, so they have no idea what's going on. It's just it starts with getting aware, giving them awareness of what we have now, okay, and take it from there. Actually, I still have the year for the strategy can be used, but it started with giving okay awareness of what we have now, what's there, which as you saw, it was pretty well accepted the fact that now we have something that resonate with the need in the market. Okay, because cars are out there, they're not working properly.
Yeah.
And knowing that they have now the ability to freely use them freely is like attachment. It's just what how we can say. A lot of people that wouldn't even know are gonna use it because we're gonna approach us. The industry is people are gonna send LinkedIn over the place. It's gonna be insane at one point. Okay, network is, but we're assuming to see what strategy is best to buy. To obtain the people that it's gonna be. Hundreds of thousands of people, not millions, who's going to be, approach for this card. So.
Yeah, and we have to remember that, so we were discussing earlier, there are 90 million people in India alone use crypto. 90 million. And not all of them are in affiliate marketing, all of them know LM, but they are crypto holders and they don't always know how to use that, like spend that. So now the opportunity here is, you don't have to just look at affiliate marketers. Here's like opportunity to now push to everybody who ever holds crypto. Yeah. Thank you. And the further.
I was to say something, as I said. Actually, big market, all of us are people who have problem with the regular card, with race card. Because those companies, if you load those cards a lot, if you load more than 25,000-30,000 a year, they start asking you questions. Cool, where did you have money to sell all that stuff, and people don't like it. So I think that this would be the big market for us people who in Europe. I know the millions of people who like to have a crypto card, but even if they don't have, if they didn't use cryptocurrencies, they would like to have it because they need international account number, card which is not from Europe, and they would need a card, a bank who would not ask them for every single dollar. Where did you earn it? How did you earn it? So I think this is the big opportunity to get new people into crypto world. So that they can be very interesting.
Yes, and I think I have an Excel card. So as soon as there's too much money in and out, they question you. Ask you to provide source of income, and then they freeze your account until you bring you provide that information. And I'm so glad we don't have to ever go through any exchanges, like centralized exchanges with this card. It's just going to make our life so much easier, I think, right? Yeah, thank you, Deborah. So in terms of the strategy wise, what you're thinking, how you're thinking to
I think all what Jose said, but I think we should use any kind of funnel where we can, reach the new potential clients, because we have to teach our community members, how to do it. But Chavez said last night, he was very creative. He said, I will print the QR code and put it on windshields on cars, something like that. So, there are a lot of people who are part of some Telegram groups, crypto groups. People know many other people, especially here in this area where we do business in Balkans. In some countries, people were not able to get any Visa or MasterCard, and now it is very interesting for them, But anyway, we should use anything we can, even Google ads, Facebook ads, Instagram, whatever we can use. We must spread the news, we must let people know there's something big coming, and we should teach, our community members to do the same.
So when you're advertising, you're thinking advertise. Are you advertising with your WAS link? How are you guys doing? Are you going to bring them to WAS first, or how are you going to do it?
That complicates it a little bit, But anyway, if you advertise, anyway, you must leave your, as I said last night, your email, your phone number, and it could take a lot of time. You must talk to many people. But we should choose different strategies. Because we should register. I mean, we should sign up those people into our office. Once they want to order the car. So
Yeah.
it could be time consuming.
Yes, but it could be that the strategy, if everyone who came through you got them to just open an account in WAS, then directed them to go download the card. Then they know exactly where to go once that card is frozen. They know they just open an account with you. Now they have to, and I was saying to people, everybody has BTC20. Out there, everyone's offering 10% off, 20% off, 30% to get TRC20 right now. Actually, give these people a discount, and you'll get more and more people. In turn, you'll be able to help your community to convert that BTC20 because you will run out, and then you will start helping everyone else around you. So really, even if you said you buy a card with me and I'll give you 20% off with that BTC 20% off, then that could be something huge. Because over there they'll pay $100. Here they will get gift for $80, and if they open an account underneath themselves, they get 15%. If we start to teach them all that after, then they will see the benefit of buying it there rather than there, because that's what everyone's concern was on the earlier call. That how would they would just buy over there. And here they get cash back. There's so many benefits for buying over here. So many other benefits like cashback and all.
There are many NLM leaders in our crypto companies who desperately need something like this, a car like this one. So this is a huge market too for us.
Yes, definitely. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Vincent.
Yes, two things. The first one you mentioned when they sign up, first thing they have to do, they have to fill their KYC, right? Is the process that happens that is authorized automatically, or is there a waiting period when you pay KYC?
So Shiva said it was pretty quick, like any visa, like when you apply for something, do KYC. It's a company they used to do KYC. So I don't think it's a long process. I can't say exactly, but I remember Shiva saying it's only like sometimes takes a couple of hours to go through, do your, get your KYC approved. So we'll confirm that for exact timeline. But I think when I've done my KYC for visas or anything else, it's been really fast, like within, it's the same day. So it hasn't.
You know how extensive the questioning is, like source of fund, etc. They don't ask that because every company has different KYC, right? Some of them, the moment it's just a credit card, type of application, of course, funding, bank account, etc. So yeah, you don't have the information. So how do you
information I know is with KYC process is you just do your ID, you do your picture, selfies, all that you have to do, and then your depending on what you're using, your bank, your driving license, your passport, or your ID from country, they just get like ID stuff. So whatever you use that, and then you can. And that's the only that's the KYC process, which is your home address.
Right, and the second one is before you asking me a question when it comes to strategy, and that is why I want to know more on that, because in order for me to give information out here, I didn't say Martin, right? We're like the backyard of the US. So the banks have a huge problem with crypto. So like as of now, since last month, I can't buy crypto anymore using my card. It's not possible. None of the banks, and I'm with multiple banks here, none of them accept it. So it's a problem. So sooner I can do fiat deposit on card, the faster it's gonna go like higher. Because it's in Martin, a credit card is nothing. Everybody can get one. The crypto part is a problem, right? So once we can solve that issue, it's gonna go like wildfire. So that's gonna be the only limiting factor for me, that people can have a card, but they cannot put the money on it and apply the crypto. So that's the only thing I was looking at. But when it comes to a normal strategy, yes, it's really talking to my leaders. But the linking is very important. But that's why I want to know for myself how that process would go. Once somebody has a card, then what? Right? Because at the end of the day, it has to come back to me. So like you said, by giving them the link to the card, you give them the link to yours, right? And once that is filled in, right? Then they contact you or whatever, and then you give them the link to up.
Yes.
So that's what I'm thinking. I didn't want to lose that person because the community is not that small. So lose somebody, it's like losing a whole family. It's a very small community, so you don't lose that.
Yeah.
But it's interesting if once somebody has a certain application has a first book, for example, at renewal, for example, it has them for a code, right? Then that's something to work with because they have that, right? The person doesn't have that. So at least that's something you can do for them to continue using whatever code is when they have the free code. But I don't have, so that make marketing a little bit because we don't know yet what the limitations are. Now the that it is this and it is not this.
So on the referral side, so there's no tag on the card side, like on the apps and stuff. You know that she was told us. Right? So everything has to go through us. So this is really simple process that once they're done, you have to then bring in, you already brought them into us, and they know where to purchase the card to then generate the code and put the code in to then activate that card again. So they can do it before it ends. They're happy. They think, this is amazing. I don't want this to end. I'm not going to go pay for it kind of 4 or 5 days before it ends. Then I can, my code generate, and I'll put it in the day it ends, and card will kind of continue. Yeah. Isn't it? And then also like with the referral, you can do the referral code of that on the app. Yeah, and the feeling is there. Wait till you see this website. It's pretty good, amazing. There's colors of the stuff on it. So it's completely like, I think how it is seen it. Would you agree? It looks very different and exciting. The product was coming onto that and added other stuff onto that. So you guys will see it's pretty amazing.
It looks really beautiful with colors and those. So it looks fantastic.
Amazing. And thank you, Vincent. And one.
Hi guys, I had similar questions to Vinny regarding AYC, so I think I've got a header on that. I want to know what the features of the card are. I know I've been sharing IronPay, PDF and all of that. What are the features of this card that are going to get people more interested in wanting it, rather than crypto.com or a Vibe card or a Wirex or anything like that? I know you mentioned a few, but can we go through the features of the card again, or we'll find it out first? Will we be able to look on the website before that shows?
No, the features are still the same, which we present, which are in the presentation. So that hasn't changed. The features are exactly the same, which we read in the presentation at 7 p.m. When they talk through the card or non-pay, those features are exactly the same. They haven't changed.
Okay, good. Thank you. And then with regards to it, so it's $100 free card. It doesn't mean they're loading as $100 on there to spend. You still have to put on Neon, right?
Of course, yes. It's a card you're getting for free, and then you can use that card to send your money.
Okay, good. And so if we then people get this card, they've got 30 days to use it, or from the day that it leaves. What if they load up $200 and they don't spend it all, or they load up more, and then after the 30 days, there's still money on there, they didn't use it?
They will have to go quickly buy the card, activate it with the code, and start using it. It will freeze on the 30th day, no matter what.
Okay, so it's still the same, and then you just have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't know. I don't see the I don't know. I don't want to be negative. I'm not not a negative person. I think it's I can't even put it into words. We get free for 30 days. You can use it, and then you got up your own money, and then I guess it's a trial. I guess that's how I could put it. Try it out for 30 days for free, and then
try before you buy. If you don't like it, you don't have to buy it.
Okay.
It's amazing. It's like, who's ever done that for anybody? You get a card for free. I've never heard of that. Especially in the lamp industry, forget our banks. Nobody gives you free card, right? This is like Shazzy saying, I'm paying the cost of every AYC, everything, to give you guys this opportunity to bring people in with the free card offer for a month. You could bring the whole world in who has crypto, because everybody loves free stuff. Somebody knows their free card, which they can use for a month to put their crypto to go spend it. People going to go crazy.
Well, I didn't know that it was hard to get you to pay the card. In Australia, you seem to be able to get cards free.
I have no bank, so I have Nexo card. I have to stake money, allow me to use that card, and I have to pay percentage on it. They take so much money off, and the exchange rate is not always great. And this is the best card he's offering us with a really good swap rate, and the fees are very low compared to, so I use crypto card and I use Nexo card. And it's like, now I just cannot wait for this card, because it's going to be one, I don't get cash back on Nexo crypto card. I don't earn from anybody when I bring Deborah in and he's using that card, I don't get cash back for that. Here, I'm going to get cash back for everybody who I directly brought into the system. They go spend, my card is being loaded.
Yeah, one of my team members did a comparison between with crypto.com card, and there's a cashback, but then you go to the fine print, it's limited to $25 a month maximum.
Trust me, I've used it for 4 years now. It's not good. It's not, and they charge a lot for transactions. If you go over $250, then you pay fees. It's not, nothing is like this on. But I think in terms of like affiliate marketers, they would absolutely love the card, because they can 5-10x their community right now with their offer. This month is so important. Even if you waited a week, you waited a week, because someone else is going to take those people you don't come in. This is the conversation we were having earlier. There's 90 million people in India using crypto. There are 20 leaders there. If one of them don't go quick, the other will bring it. So this is really important for you, because Latino, for example, Jose and Eunice has to now run because they got a competition stuff, right? So this is
So how can we promote it? Why aren't we start telling people now? We can't send them anything. Start promoting it right now. So get ready for somewhere between the 20th and the 1st of December. So we want to jump on it as quick as possible, right? And for me, like Tracy was saying, and I'll say this to you, Lucky, I'm on a family holiday.
It's it's Christmas. UK, Christmas is like anywhere else, but it's everyone is saying, like in terms of when we look in the room, I think most people celebrate Christmas, so everybody has the same thing. But for me, I always take out time out for business and family. I combine it, as I said to you earlier, and it is what it is. If there's this decided.
I will do that. That's fine. I will do that. I've taken time out of my sleep and got up at 3:30 a.m. for these calls, so I always will take time out. There's no.
And you will, because this opportunity is so huge. You could 10x your network. You would say, actually, my family is going to bed, and now I'm going to work, because this is going to bring so much. For 2025, my network can 10-20x with this, spending these couple of weeks at working really, really hard for these next 2 weeks would have a massive impact and benefit in 2025 for us.
Yeah. And I understand that. Can we go through a nice simple sequence of how this is going to pan out? It's just a little bit shaky at the moment. Like, what's going to be step one? What is it going to be? There's going to be a promotion. Is Shabazz going to give us the information to promote, or we've got to set up our own promotion, how to promote it, and then they go send them to the back office? Is there any sort of setup yet on how this?
I think they've already started the promotion. I think it's already, a lot of people have already started. I think Bo has already started trying and started going this afternoon. I know some people.
I've done that too.
Yeah,
I've done that too. I've done all sorts of things, but in terms of getting it out to the big wide world, like if I want to go to MLM in Australia, I know some really big ones who aren't in ones. What can I send them right now? Nothing. I can't give me any information right now. Or when can I start sending information?
From the day we launch, 25th.
I think what you want for is PDF. We've got PDF.
We haven't got, we have about 9K. I know we're going to change the name. And so at the moment, it's just telling people what's coming. It's a card, crypto card coming. You can have it for free to try it for a month before you pay. That's the easiest simple. Who's going to say no to a free card?
Yeah, I like that. Free 30-day trial sort of thing, and use it. And then if you like it, then buy it for $100, or you can get the $500 or $1,000 version.
They will the benefits. We'll start telling them, if you get this 100 you get this. If you get 500 you get this. You will do the presentation with them when you bring them on, and you will explain all the benefits of different cards. Then they will know. And so that's what you would do. Once you bring them in, Joe, some people have found they have 1,000 contacts on their phone. They've sent a message, a broadcast to all 1,000 people about this already. How would you like to have a free card and for a month crypto? Because most of our contacts are people we know on crypto. Like in my business one, everybody is from the crypto side. So this is the easiest thing. Just create a message for yourself, really good, fun message, and then broadcast it to every contact, and then they are.
I think all my questions are answered for now. Thank you.
And I think I'll go to Nick in the morning. We'll do something like leave it. We'll start promotion, advertising kind of thing as well on the official channels, so we can then use that material as well.
Great. And actually, one more question. I've got a person in my team who has created an AI person talking about the card, and then also putting an excerpt of Shabazz from the UK Prime. I just had to check if that's okay to put that on TikTok and YouTube and stuff like that. Shabazz sharing it when he was on UK Prime, just telling a bit about it.
I will have to check with Shabazz if we can use him on TikTok. Because normally when people use TikTok, they do their own promotion. They don't use anyone else.
Yeah, understood. I'll send you what he made, and we can take off. He take off the published shares.
Yeah. No problem.
Yeah, very exciting. Thank you.
Thank you. And Joe?
Just wondering if we had a lifespan of the card yet. Right at the beginning, we talked about the card. We discussed it was possibly anything from 3 to 5 years of validation on the card, and I wonder if we had an idea of the lifespan of it yet.
No, we'll know when the card is done. It will have expiry date.
Okay, so it's just finding out the time.
Normally Visa has 5 years, I think, mostly.
Yes, yeah. I don't know if it would be different in this case. It's not a does this product fall under DeFi? Because it's a Visa card is centralized, but we're working with crypto, which is decentralized. So what category can we put it in without, being wrong? Can we call it DeFi? I know now back office is listed as a DeFi product.
Yeah.
But in the wider world.
So I don't know that really.
Just a thought.
I think probably that is the best question that's been asked here today, because if you have a crypto.com card, it's not decentralized. It's centralized. If you have a HunterPay card, that's decentralized. So in other words, it's not tracked. The transactions are not tracked financially. Crypto.com does have the responsibility to report transactions to financial institutions, but HyperPay does not. So that's a really valuable question to know when we start promoting, because you're promoting a decentralized Visa.
Centralized
Decentralized Visa. But is it reported? Are the transactions reportable? That's the important part. Because if in fact they are, this is going to be no different, with the exception of the cashback and the levels of compensation through network marketing. If transactions are reported, then this takes away from the glory of what we have.
Well, on the presentation, Tracy, on the presentation, we do say that the transactions are encrypted and private.
That's what we need to do. So that makes it decentralized.
Okay.
That's what do you know, Michael? What do you know about that?
No, I also heard from Shabazz, it's decentralized.
Okay.
And it's Hong Kong based. I mean, it's going out from HSBC. And KYC that we're doing together with CAR it's held by a trust in Hong Kong, which the bank has not even access to. So it's a little bit tricky, even for us to maybe explain this to others. But yes, it's decentralized. They don't have, the bank does not have our what's it called, passport. You know.
Right.
That's so we need to explain it. This is decentralized.
Yeah. So that was actually the first reason I had my hand up. The second reason, and I love what Yvonne was asking, is because there are ways to kind of just in layman terms explain the process. And this is what, please, Michael or Lucky or anybody else, don't even hesitate to jump in as I go through this, because I think it's really important that if we're going to promote this in any way, shape, or form, we need to make sure that there's uniformity in what we're saying, that we're not misrepresented. So number one is we're offering individuals the opportunity to download an app, do KYC, and have free access to a digital online card for a period of time. That's number one. That's what we're offering them.
I think in light of what Lucky said, we should use the word up to 30 days.
And well, I didn't say the 30 days, I said a period of time.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to say how long, so you can 30 days.
And we won't know the exact dates until it's launched. So we can't get into that. The second step, of course, is those individuals are going to get information from you. They're going to get it from Rajiv, they're going to get it from Jose, and they're then going to reach out to Rajiv, Jose, myself, Joe, Michael, to know how do they now move on beyond that time period. That's when we come involved. That's when we have to put energy into creating their WAS account, to guide them to discount the card if we so choose, to set it up. That's when our energy now gets diverted to helping them. At that stage, is it true then the card that they have downloaded, the app that they have downloaded, and then converted to either a choice, premium, or platinum without changing the card number? They've got the app already. Is it then, or are they literally deleting what they've used for 30 days and they're starting over?
Yes, so because if they go by, because every card has a different card number. So the prime card, choice card, and the platinum card, choice, prime, platinum, they all will come with different numbers.
Okay, so basically, then the app will be dead at the end of that time period, and they will have to.
No.
Sorry,
I started thinking. I was playing back in my mind what Yvonne was saying and of what you're saying. So Yvonne was saying when the card, what happens to the app, the crypto that's on the card.
Yeah.
So on the card, crypto is on the app. Card will be disabled.
Yes.
So the crypto is on the card on that. Presumably, they still be able to send that crypto to wherever they want to send it. If they did want the card, or if they, so yes, it's just upgrading the card to a full version of one of the three. The crypto will still be on the card. I'm not hearing that from anybody. I'm just in my mind. That seems to me that's logic. The app isn't going to suddenly switch off, is it?
You're right, Joe. Yeah, and he says on the platform.
So this was actually unique to my next statement, is my interpretation of that you're not loading money on the card. Just as Joe said, you're putting it in an account. The account is attached to the card.
But that's happening anyway. Like in Nexo, you're loading your money into Nexo, and the card is linked to your Nexo account.
Okay.
In the same way that will be your bank card, you don't deposit your fiat currency onto your debit card. Your debit card is linked to your bank account.
Okay, because in crypto.com and in Hyperpay, you're actually loading the funds on the card. You're doing the conversion USDT or an stable cryptocurrency onto the card, and then when you use it, it is what the exchange rate is. But this, in my opinion, this is my interpretation. I can load Ethereum, I can load Bitcoin, I can load whatever I want. It only converts what you're spending at that moment into USD value. The rest of the funds that are still in your wallet have not been converted. They stay in Ethereum, they stay in Bitcoin until you actually spend it. And it's the instant it gets exchanged is when that exchange rate goes into effect. So all the rest of your assets stay in your cryptocurrency and so ride the wave of cryptocurrency. They're not exposed to having to be swapped and sitting on hard that in fact you're losing the potential of growth.
Yes.
So that being said, do you have, again, Michael, you know this, or Lucky, maybe you know this, if you're loading, I'm just going to say Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC, do you have 3 different wallets that are attached? Each one of those?
I think several. I think it may be what I've seen before, and I don't know, Lucky, if you agree. I saw like 5 to 10 different, cryptos. There.
Yes, of course. And you just have to have them, and then you can. I think that when the platform goes live and everybody talks through, we'll have more clarity because I haven't exactly gone through the whole thing properly, just seen, and so I think that's the walkthrough on the platform. Chavez will do the day we launch properly. So right now, I think the only thing we really should be saying to people is that we'd like to have a free card to try for a month to use your crypto, spend your crypto kind of thing, rather than going too much into the platform stuff. I think that only Chavez can take us through step by step like he did with the 9A before he took us through to explain everything. I think we wait for the platform to launch before.
Good point, Lucky. I have one last question. I'm going to hush up, Melissa. Thank you. Appreciate you guys putting up with me. Most of us already have a 9A card ordered. I understand correctly that I need to, and we need to download the app to use it when it launches, or will our cards automatically be activated on that date?
No, so we will get to use the free cards for a month. So we will get the cards, and then we already bought the card that will generate a code which will enter on the app and activate our card.
Through that 30-day period.
Yes.
Okay, because I see a code in my back office, as was mentioned earlier, that code is not usable till the end of that 30-day period.
I'm not sure if it's not usable. That's something we need to clarify, because I just think if we go free for a month, might as well just use that to check it out. But I don't know exactly if we're able to put a code in any earlier. If we put it, like, if you bring someone in after 2 weeks, they think, okay, good, I like the card, I would now just put the code in, and we should be able to. So I need to check that, and I'll clarify if that's something we can do after a week or straight away. Like if you don't want to do free card and we think we would post it, let's just use that code if we are able to do that or not. So let me clarify
Yeah,
that.
I like the 3% cashback day rather than wait for
Too.
it. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you, everyone.
Aaron, hello.
Hi, Lucky.
How are you? Long time.
Yeah, long time. So I have a couple of questions. Now, for me, I didn't realize that a lot of people still don't have a lot of cryptos. But I am for now to use have crypto card because the bank will close my accounts and close my credit card because of using crypto. So I know what I use crypto, so I have no choice but to use crypto card. And one card that I do have, they do here. They do understand cool that. This one as well. I have some questions for this one. We can also compare it with the card I have so that I know all it's good to have more than one. That's why I was encouraging places to have more than one crypto because they know one with at least up in region. So the monthly fees, there's no monthly fees that's got it.
Okay, that is there is Coursera. I think that's already in the we went through the presentation stuff. So so you need to
There's a monthly fee on this card.
There's a monthly fee, there's a transaction
the transaction fees.
Okay, no, what kind of transaction fees? Don't know what monthly fee. No monthly subscription. Okay.
No, so you just pay for the card. Sorry, Logan.
Yeah, no, it's 2.5% plus 50 cents in it.
Yes.
Okay, okay, cool.
Which is good. If you're earning 3% cash back, then it's free.
Yeah.
Free, isn't it?
Because the 1 month free is basically the virtual card, not the physical card, right?
It's a virtual card for long, yes.
Yeah. Multiple is good. Right. But will people be able to use the 20 USDT or the BT20 on the card?
40%. You mean to spend?
Yes, because
Not right now. Jesus, the Shez is trying to get Visa to have something in the future. As Shez said, it's in pipeline. But right now, you can cannot transfer BTC20 onto your card to spend it.
Okay.
But you can use your BTC20, but 4% to buy a card.
Okay. And of course, the last thing we have though, which is very because the problem I have with hyper card. Now, if you put money in, I don't use it anymore. If you put money in that card, yeah, that's the card I can use it again. How to get it back? And the current I have the money that on the app. So like on one bank account, and this one like that like two. My only concern is if the app goes down, is there like a wallet a PPT or a C phrase where you will be able to recover your funds on the blockchain or not in that app?
That's something we check because we have an app and we have like a web page as well. So we have like two different things.
Then I think see apps like this here in your platform. That's here. People know that crypto see, but in some sense, for example, like if the card goes down, we know even money in the card, it's still the app you withdraw to your wallet. That's one of the cards that I use right now. I can withdraw from my wallet and send it around and send it. It operates like what the only difference is there's not a C phrase, so it's custodial, it's not custodial, meaning that they only keys, they only crypto. If anything happens, money remains on their platform, right? So is that say that it's decentralized that you were saying, or partially decentralized? Would it be in the sense of your app is going to set this up, this part on the other side too? Is that if this one is decentralized, meaning your crypto is on the app, but they do have a C phrase to recover your funds if need be, or you switch wallet to collect your funds, then that would be kind of pretty cool. But if not, then
something someone said something.
No, you understand what I was.
Yeah, I understand. I need to. I'm not sure about that. So as Shez launches the platform on next week, we will come clear to everyone come there. So it will take us to everything. So I can't read
That's a good question, but when was the last time that went down?
Understand absolutely go down and speaking of if we talk decentralized, we speak about decentralized, which means that if the platform is to disappear, there's no happen. Say the program says it appear. People found that they could still put their ones on the blockchain. So for example, I had a wallet app before that I was using crypto one. I had crypto it and I just took one put in the C phrase and pull up my crypto because the app went down. I put up my crypto in another crypto wallet or app and DeFi app wallet. So that's mainly my concern because that program, that wallet was no longer working. They discontinued it. I was able to go and purchase my crypto from the C phrase.
I get it. I think that's something that we need to check and confirm. So that's a good point. I will check with Shez and we can ask him to explain and clarify that, I guess.
Last question, multiple cards, and you have multiple cards?
Do I have multiple cards?
Can you have multiple cards on the same app? Multiple same cards. So
Yeah, and I've 10.
Okay. So I won't right, cool. And there's no difference. This is the card I was stepping on. The difference of this card and but the other way to is your lowing limit.
no limit.
Yeah. So for example, the other one has I have is 100, like 3 kind of there's no limit how much you can spend like that. Do you all have it? Is there a cap based on the card, the level card they have?
Yeah, so it depends on which card you have. Loading, there's no loading limit. Spending one transaction, there is a limit on depending on which card you have.
Okay. And of course, your question should network interface with one was. If you don't do that, are there any cash or anything? If you do it from the app?
You go directly to the platform?
Yeah.
On the app? No.
And no things at all.
No, just card.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Aaron. Good to see you.
Explain.
Everyone?
Hi, Megan. You talked about the coupon, the code. So I had a quick look in my WhatsApp back office, and it says where I purchased my $1,000 card, generate coupon. So I click on it and generate a code. Should we be doing that yet?
No, I haven't done that.
I see that.
We haven't had those instructions yet to do so. I haven't done get told to do. So I've been waiting. So she says go and read the code and take it. But you got the code now. It's so good.
Yeah.
The code you will use.
You can copy it. It's like it's a mixture of about 10 or 12 numbers and letters, and the little copy bit that you can copy. So it's displayed. It doesn't disappear or anything. So
yeah. So I guess your code is there now. You can that's the code we'll use to generate your card on the app.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, starting to all fall together now of how this is all going to work.
Amazing. Thank you, everyone.
Yes.
Okay, anyone else? What's your strategy? How you are going to launch the card to the world?
That's why I need to jump off the call now, because in 14 minutes I have Hungarian meeting with I don't know how many people. So I just start thinking of how to explode this to the community there. So yeah, I'm gonna prepare that. So I have to jump. Sorry.
Thank you. No problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. Anything else? Anyone else has to add?
Would it be okay if we use some of the screenshots of the PDF, like the features of the card, and use that as a photo, and then type, do you want your 30-day free trial Visa card, and make a whole little blurb up with picture of something?
Just make sure it doesn't say non-pay on it. Whatever you use.
Okay. It's different. No.
That's going to confuse people.
Yeah. The one that was on the presentation, it's got a tiny little symbol on there. People won't know what it means. New people. And then there's one that explains all the different aspects of the card. There's nothing on there. So that would be totally fine as a little picture that goes with it, rather than it just be our own writing. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you can just put something else on top of mine. Like you use the card and you get stickers and stuff. You can just put something else on to hide that if you want to.
Okay. I think it would be nice too if maybe a lot of us are in your group or in the Dojo and above in the WhatsApp groups. Maybe we can share our way we're promoting it, so we all get ideas of each other and we'll help each other with some ideas. I'm happy to do that. If other people are, I'd like to see what other people are doing as well. Yeah.
Yeah, the goal is the same for everyone. So it'd be good to everyone to share strategies and come together and let's promote and see if we can bring million people. Right, that's the goal for the company, for us. Right, that's if we can all come together and do that and drive all the traffic onto the platform. It'd be amazing.
And exactly what I see is if a million cards got purchased, that's $100 million, and that is $100 cards, and 40% needs to be BTC 20. So that's $40 million generation in the ecosystem. That's just going to absolutely boost dry BTC up. It's going to be insane.
Going to dry up. BTC 20 demand is going to be so high soon. We're going to be charging us 3%. So it's really important. Like people just don't understand or realize who have sold it cheap. They're like regretting because in a minute the community is going to be asking them for BTC 20. They'll be buying it for more money now than what they sold for. So it's like you'll see how much demand there's going to be for BTC 20 next month or two. Even when Boomerang 2.0 with that, it's just we got products which are coming in DeFi. We got loads of products coming in the next 2-3 months. So the BTC 20 hold fake. You're going to need for your community loads of it.
Yeah. And can I just ask quickly about nodes? Are they still, is the shed hit at any time that the price of $27,000 node? I know he said once, but still a back office buy.
Wanted to wait for Dodo launch, and straight after that launch, he said he will change the price. So I guess Dodo's launch now, so it could be any time. Could be he can announce on Friday or Wednesday to change the price because he wanted to change it 3 weeks ago, and then some people requested to keep it 27K. But then he said actually it'd be better after the Dodo launch we can change the price. And by then BTC would be 150. Now we can change to 54 straight away.
If I understand the price needs to go up, if we could be given at least 24 hours notice, because there's people in my team putting together syndicates. So gathering funds and all that sort of stuff. If we get 20 hours notice, that'd be great.
Yeah, I think he will say if he comes tomorrow, he'll say, but from on Wednesday it will change or something. I'm sure he will say from 24 hours time it will change. So I think, but for leaders, if we are selling it for 54K is better. And 40% of that is more BTC 20 we can use, help the community to use that towards that. I don't get mad at why leaders ask to keep it at 27K. It doesn't benefit anyone. If you sell it at 54K, it's better for everybody. This is where he's like, you guys are not manners. You guys are
it's just a cheaper price on it. It's not as expensive. It's 54,000. That's why we would keep it lower.
182% AP, to 90 something percent AP, wasn't it?
Yes, but if you were selling it as a leader, you would want to say at 54, right? Not 27.
Of course, you sell 2 of those, 100 grand, you rank up, aren't you?
I ranked up, right?
Yeah. I'm about to hit my next rank.
Thanks, Yvonne.
Bitcoin.
Magic. I'll be hitting magic.
Amazing. Very good. Was that 2 million?
2 million. Yeah.
Yes, very good.
One more might need to be purchased and done.
If you want to have a credit card, you can use ChatGPT to generate one for you as well. You can whatever you want. If you look into images.
Oh, okay. You have to have. You can't have the free chat.
The free version can do it, and then you go click on DALL-E. There's the image generator, and just that's what you want to have, and it generates it for you.
Oh, okay. I'll go. Thank you. Thanks, Nick. Awesome.
Amazing. Right. Anything else for anyone? Otherwise, we'll end. And I think it was a lot. I think I hope we kind of it was beneficial and everybody kind of shared. I want to Tasha, you were sharing something earlier about somebody was using Google form to collate all the new people who were interested, so they had all the information in one place. What did you say?
No, it was in fact our suggestion that instead of directly giving away the WhatsApp referral link, if you give away the WhatsApp referral link, there will be no option for you to collect contact details, right? So it's better to have a landing page, first of all, either a landing page. It hardly costs like